Yep. break it. He's gonna break it. All right, good evening. Please stand and join us as our 8th grade award-winning choir sings our national anthem for the last time here at Parkland School.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
As our singers are being seated, I'd like to say that in my 14 years of doing graduations, by far this class today did such a fantastic job at practice and made the whole day go well. So let's give a round of applause to our graduates. Okay, welcome to our 2018 graduation ceremony. My name is Mike Adams, the principal, and on behalf of all of us here at Parkland School, I'd like to congratulate the 2018 graduating class. Graduates, this is a very special night for you as you culminate your elementary experiences and make that leap into high school. I'm not going to lie to you and say it's going to be easy. You will have to work just as hard, if not harder, than you worked here at Parkland School. I am confident, though, that your teachers have given you the skills and the tools to be successful. Stay involved, try your best, and know you have made a mark at Parkland that will not soon be forgotten. We wish you the best as you begin your high school journey. Thanks.
Hi, welcome. I'm Crystal Del Moro, member of Student Council. The McHenry Elementary Education Association Award goes to a student who is always willing to help, volunteers, and aids in activities without expecting a reward. The award will be presented by Mrs. Ten Bruin.
Good evening. This year's McHenry Elementary Education Association Award goes to Susan Swanson and Hunter Kirk. Congratulations. Please come up and get your award. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Conklin and Mrs. McGarry for the Parkland Sports Award.
Each year, Viking Athletics recognizes 8th grade students who compete in 3 or more conference sports during the year. The following students are recognized for this achievement. Please stand and turn to the audience when your name is called to be recognized. Remain standing until all names have been called. Nolan Carlson. Hayden Lucas. Taylor Maurer. Joran Zellick. And this year we have one 8th grade student who participated in 4 sports, Danielle Nowak. A certificate of recognition has been included with your graduation certificate. Each year, the Parkland coaches select an 8th grade athlete to be the Parkland nominee for the IESA Scholar Attitude Award. To qualify, the student must have a minimum GPA of 3.5 during both the 7th and 8th grade school years. In addition, the student must have participated in a minimum of 1 IESA-sponsored activity. Lastly, the student must have demonstrated outstanding citizenship during their middle school tenure. This year's Parkland nominee is Nolan Carlson. Please come up and receive your award.
The Parkland Pride Award is given to students who demonstrate leadership, academics, cooperation, sportsmanship, school spirit, and the ability to be a team player. This year, we had the coaches and the teachers vote, and we had time for the boys, Dylan Bachasik with Richard Powell, and the girls goes to Caitlin Hanley. If they could please come up to receive their awards.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Morgan Cassidy, a representative of Student Council. The McHenry American Legion Award goes to 2 students who show leadership, courtesy, scholastic achievement, sportsmanship, honesty, and thoughtfulness to others. These awards will be presented by Mr. Michael Wisniewski with the
I'm looking at all these fish out here, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to take on high school, huh? Okay, I'm going to read off one of these awards. Jeremy Murray. And to Amaya Clemens. The certificates of distinguished achievements is awarded to these 2 students in recognition of attainment in acquiring as winner of the American Legion School Award, in further recognition of the possession of the high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary to the preservation and protection of our fundamental institutions of our government and advancement of society. And this award is made by McHenry American Legion, Post 491. The first one I'll give to Amaya Clemens. Ladies first. Congratulations. Good luck in high school. This award goes to Jeremy Murray. Are you related to Bill Murray?
I'm related, just a... Thank you.
Welcome.
Hello, I'm Emma Kesey, and I am the Parkland Student Council Secretary. The McHenry Kiwanis Awards go to 2 students who showed thoughtfulness to others, leadership, courtesy, scholastic achievement, sportsmanship, and honesty. These awards will be presented by Mr. Letizia of the McHenry Kiwanis Club.
I want to wish a congratulations to the Merit Award winners. We have Jack Waters, and Emma Giese.
This year we have 25 students who have achieved outstanding attendance during their 8th grade year. The certificates these students receive will be in their diploma envelopes. Students who have received this award, please rise, face the audience, and be recognized for your achievement.
Hello, I am Lindsay Cohn, Treasurer of Parkland Student Council. The top scholar winners will be presented by Mrs. Tammy Batdorf, and the President's Award for Educational Excellence will be presented by Mrs. Chris Stanek. Thank you.
The Parkland School Robert J. Mortel Memorial Top Scholar Award goes to the 16 8th grade students with the highest grade point average acquired in 8th grade. To be eligible for the Top Scholar Award, students must have grades from Parkland School for the first 3 grading periods of 8th grade. All selections are made on a percentage basis. On April 25th, the McHenry Kiwanis Club honored the top scholars with a dinner and a certificate. Will the following top scholars please rise, face the audience, and be recognized? Cyrus Alcala, Morgan Cassidy, Connor Daler, Megan Goff, Megan Gordon, Molly Harrison, Emma Kesey, Jeff Lynn, Emily Rosinski, Sawyer Shea, Avery Schrum, Natalie Sorensen, Lucas Thomas, Hao Tran, Jack Waters, and Zoran Zelik. And now Mrs. Stanek will recognize the Presidential Award winners.
The Presidential Award for Educational Excellence is an honor given to outstanding students who have earned a 3.5 grade point average or equivalent in middle school, including the first semester of 8th grade. All of these students have also received recent scores placing them at or above the 85th percentile in math or reading on a nationally recognized test battery. The students were presented with pins this morning and are wearing them on their graduation gowns, and their names are highlighted in your programs. The certificates from the President are in their diploma envelopes. Will those 104 students please rise, face the audience, and be recognized?
At this time, I'd like to congratulate the following 5 students for achieving the Principal's Award. Those students are being recognized for achieving a 4.0 for all 3 years here at Parkland School. Would the following students please rise, face the audience, and be recognized? Nolan Carson, Megan Goff, Molly Harrison, Emily Rosinski, and Jack Waters. Now I have the privilege of introducing our Student Council President, Arlie Villanados, for the 2018 class reflection.
Good evening, family, friends, staff, and fellow graduates. My name is Ari Valianatos, and I was this year's Student Council President. I am absolutely honored to be standing here in front of you tonight. As we look back on our years at Parkland, even if there were few, I'm pretty sure we can all admit that we were influenced. I remember the day we walked into this school for the first time. We were nervous new sixth graders, the lowest on the totem pole. It's so weird to think about it now. We walked into the school with no idea what we were going to do, and we certainly thought that this day and this moment would never come. We met our teachers and our classmates, and within a day or two, we got used to things. And again, in 7th grade, we walked through those doors on a brisk August morning a year after the first time. This time, we were far more familiar with the territory. We looked at the new 6th graders with awe for some reason, wondering if we were ever that confused. We also looked at the 8th graders, heck, even looked up to them, but this time we were wondering if we would ever be that cool. And this year, on yet another August morning, we walked into school for the first time. During our years here at Parkland, we made many memories. On the happiest days, and even sometimes the saddest, we were there for each other. We complained about a night with a lot of homework, and we rejoiced when we got a grade we liked on a quiz or test. We met some of our best friends here, and we built roots here. I could go on and on about the reward trips we went on and the people we met, but today is one of those great occasions where we get to celebrate our accomplishments, our achievements, and our perseverances as we grow up. It's one of those times you can take a break and reflect, feeling good as a graduate of the 8th grade. Most of us have made mistakes, gotten in a fight, gotten a bad grade, or even lost a good friend. But I hope that when we all look back on our years at Parkland, we remember the good times, because they're over before we know it. And I know some of the parents in the audience won't like to hear me say this, but it is an inevitable truth we will all have to face eventually. We only have 4 more years together. 4 years until we all branch out on different paths. 4 years until we go our separate ways. And 4 years until we leave what we have known all this time. So let's make high school the best 4 years we've ever had. Don't be afraid to meet new people, try new things, and just put yourself out there. Thank you again for giving me the amazing opportunity to speak tonight, and congratulations to the Parkland Middle School graduating class of 2018. We did it!
Thank you very much, Ari. We will now make the presentation of the diplomas. Members of our McHenry School District 15 Board of Education, Mr. Miller, Mr. Syverson, and Mr. Stauner will award the diplomas. Dr. Wright, Superintendent of McHenry School District 15, will decree the promotion declaration.
And one more time, what a great speech by Ari. Tremendous job. I have one sentence I have to read, and I'm nervous, and she knocked it out of the park. Thank you, Mr. Adams, for the presentation of the class of 2018. It's a pleasure to act upon your recommendation and that of the faculty that these young persons be promoted to their freshman year of high school. And now, by the power vested in me by the Board of Education, I do here and now declare these students of Parkland School to be graduates with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Let me know when we're ready.
Good evening. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Trista Vosberg. I'm the assistant principal, and I have the privilege of announcing the names for the promotion ceremony.
I'd like to start with Lacey Lynn Abernathy, Jacob Franklin Adamson, Tiffany Amber Alameda, Cyrus Marcio Alcala, Emily Alvarez Ruiz, Zuri Alvarado, Catherine Rose Anderson, Allison Lee Anthony, Arlana Dawn Anthony, Ashley Aylin Aparcio, Janelle Arzmendi, Elizabeth Assassino, Ryan Jacob Austin, Tucker Lee Avery, Leslie Alessandra Avila, Alexis Elaine Banya, Gianna Grace Barger, William Barranco Canado, Alicia Rose Berry, Quinlan Michael Berry, Cruz Devin Bosuto, Abigail Renee Byer, Carly Ann Bodinas, Bodie Donald Bralick, Cole Jonathan Bralick, Aaliyah Eve Brazil, Sebastian Damian Bronowicki, Brianna Molly Brown, Autumn Jasmine Buttonbach, Nolan Ryan Carlson, Madeline Grace Cashin, Morgan Joy Cassidy, Angel Castilla, Abel Meliton Castilla Guzman, Mariana Cervantes, Kylie Marie Schismore, Amaya Lee Clements, Lindsay Marie Cohn, Courtney Ann Connor, Miguel Angel Cortez, Elena Denise Cox, Brandon Michael Greco, Mackenzie Marie Cutler, Connor Alec Daler, Crystal Emily Delmorel, Jacob Patrick Devine, Janitzi Diaz Herrera, Tyler Kingsley DeBold, Sarah Catherine Doherty, Lauren Jennifer Enslow, Ketcher Michael Fenton, Abby Jacqueline Fitzgerald, Alexis Flores, Leroy Flores, McCaden Matthew Faust, Anthony Robert Fowler, Madison Lynn Frey, Mason Edward Frey, Harrison Wayne Fritz, Devin Michael Fuller, Emma Catherine Funk, Jennifer Lynn Gagnon, Nicholas Joseph Granziotis, Michelle Adriana Garcia Kulua, Sophia Rose Gassman, Joel Jesus Gayton, Daniel Peter Gemmel, Brooke Lauren Gewell, Vincent Anthony Giorelli, Jordan Gilmore Merkel, Charles Emerson Glauser. Ethan Dane Gleason. Megan Rose Goff. Paul Joseph Goggin. Aiden James Gonzalez. Cassandra Nohemi Gonzalez. Manuel Lara Gonzalez Duran. Yaxie Evelyn Gonzalez. Megan McCord Gordon. Rachel Irene Gorham. Chloe Marie Graziano. Liam Joseph Greeny. Gina Isabel Greenwald. Sherman Michael Green. Alyssa Lynn Dredado. Denise Maritza Guevara. Aviance Alexis Olivia Guyton. Diego Armando Guzman. Jonathan Guzman Trujillo. Caitlin Nicole Hanley. Stephen Edward Hansen. Molly Jean Harrison. Gavin Quinn Hedberg. Griffin Charles Heft. Alexis Hernandez Garcia. Alexis Jesus Hernandez Oliveras. Jonathan Hernandez. Daniel Herrera. Nathan Michael Hill. Alyssa Hope Celia Hosen. Vaughn Michael Hodges. Dylan Hawk Hogan. Abby Renee Hunkawa. Samantha Elizabeth Hoskins. Isabella Irazoki. Nathan Thomas Jacobs. Samantha Denise Jedinchowski. Armando Thias Jimenez. Gavin Jacob Johnson. Tarlene Core Judge. Caitlin Kaminsky. Emma Louise Kesey. Brianna K. Kelly. Cole Thomas Kirsten. Madeline Jane Kahn. Cameron Martin Killam. Hunter James Kirk. Audrey Elizabeth Klepacki. Brandon Alexander Klein. Kaylee Margaret Copsel. Logan Tucker LeGray. Logan Marie LaRose. Damian Ryland Loreno Pio. Adriana Jessica Lest. Bryce Edward Leitzinger. Andrew James Lewandowski. Jeff Lynn. Kenneth Joseph Lopez. Melanie Del Carmen Lopez. Hayden Thomas Lucas. Jessica Rose Ludke. Brian Lugo Vasquez. Dylan James Machesik. Brianne Marie Manzera. Cheyenne Celeste Marquardt. Juliana D. Marshall. Paris Jane Marshall. Carlos Miklo Martinez. Ella Marie Govig. Kaylee Martinez. Kayla Marie Martin. Maylee Rose Martinez. Angels K. Maslanka. Caden Christopher Matson. Taylor Virginia Maurer. Ashley Elizabeth Mintz. Logan William Mintz. Dylan Robert Menard. Osvaldo Fidel Mendez Sanchez. Jose Mendoza. Gavin Henry Micklinghoff. Jackson Paul Miller. Abigail Rose Morris. Stephen Dean Morrow. Jeremy Dennis Murray. Nicolette Sophie Myers. Edwin Renee Navis. Jasmine Alexandra Nagel. Aiden Matthew Nellison. Rebecca Nicole Newland. Nathan Joseph Nichols. Danielle Angelina Nowak. Aspen Rose O'Brien. Damian Robert Olteen. Karen Onofre. Katie Renee Orbeck. Kelly Susan Orbeck. Alan Eduardo Ortega. Adrian Ortiz. Ambria Marie Otto. Adriana Daniela Palka. Caleb Orion Peel. Alejandro Pena. Arlie Perez Landa. Tanya Guadalupe Perez. Emma Winslow Pierce. Haley Ann Powanka. Daniel James Posiak. Riley Brooke Passage. Richard Lee Powell. Robin Ray Darlene Powell. Riley Eileen Powers. Jacob James Putman. Brianna Lee Quast. Claudia Elizabeth Quint. Kaya Ray Ramsey. James William Reed. Gianna Marie Ritchie. Alexander William Rios. Gabriela Rivas. Hazel Rivera Diaz. Christina Darlene Robinson. Connor John Rogers. Tristan Miles Rodriguez. Paige Johanna Rogers. Leah Rosario. Emily Lorraine Rosinski. Irving Ruano. Drake Matthew Rickaman. Paxton Gregory Rumpf. Ella Christina Rupenthal. Emmanuel Obadiah Russell. Jonathan Sanchez. Angelica Sandria Escobar. Jacob Matthew Saucer. Christopher Robert Schroeder. Sophie Sue Schultz. Aiden Christopher Schaefer. Caden Andrew Schatzer. Sawyer Alan Shea. Avery Lynn Schrum. Matthew Andrew Sikora. Brandon Shiloh Smith. Grace Cometa Smith. Taylor Lara Marie Smith. Natalie Renee Sorensen. Cameron Matthew Spears. Shelby Kate Stileski. Matthew Walter Swanson. Susan Lynn Swanson. Evan Allen Sines. Edward Russell Sinek. Carmen Tejeda Almada. Dustin Michael Thielsen. Lucas Scott Thomas. Hao Kong Tran. Morgan Haley Troja. Elsie Marie Tida. Emma Jean Tida. Trinity Alyssa Ulrich. Ariana Elizabeth Velenados. Jasmine Vasquez Figueroa. Teresa Elise Vincent. Emily Caroline Wagner. Kendall Taylor Wallace. Lucas Andrew Wallen. Lee Alexander Warren. Jack Vincent Waters. Mia Grace Watley. Jacob Jeffrey Webster. Gordon Walter Wetzelberger. Gavin Alexander Wagner. Connor Robert Werheim. Riley Marie Weymouth. Nathaniel Ryan Wickert. Kay Micah Wilkins. Sadie K. Wilson. Jody Lynn Winkleman. Grace Elizabeth Wisniewski. Chase Michael Witt. Derek Joseph Wysack. Jefferson Peyton Woolley. Max Jonah Roklowski. Angelica Camelia Yalhar. Sanaida Sarati Ortega. Joran Savannah Zellick. And Luke Howard Zunkel.
All right, everybody, I'm going to pull Mrs. Vosberg out here one more time. Reading 272 names is a very difficult task, and she did a fantastic job, so we'll give it up. I'd like to once again take this opportunity to congratulate our class of 2018. Parents, if you would please allow our students a few minutes to exit, they will meet you. Graduates, enjoy your next 4 years of high school. Having 2 sons in high school myself, I know that the time goes really, really fast. I would also at this time like to thank Mr. Behrens and our intermediate band.